Ashanti Governor, His Excellency Bernard Antwi Bosiako. Yebedi Ashanti Governor enkomo. Eye Chairman Wontumi. 2 weeks ago, Justice Seremsai oye Deputy Attorney General. Erebabetu abontin su say fact, evidence, enjina so awodu a womu ewo against Wontumi say oye galamsey. Evidence awodu a womu agada against Wontumi in the prosecution no. Woma submit bibia e de ama judges a womu ewo court. Na one thing they say ye prosecute ekoko drew sa level no ewo prosecution one. Say ye prosecute ko drew sa level no na prosecutor which is the state led by the Attorney General eka say must submit all the evidence amewa na akade baako SSA we ye frɛ adeɛ bi mamenya di ni ye. I don't want to confuse my viewers. Ye frɛ adeɛ bi submission of no case. Submission of no case no ɛkyerɛ sɛ o oppose ana o ka kyerɛ court ne sɛ san sem no ana ne prosecutor which is the state no ejina so prosecutor no ana se ne prosecutor ne ka no ejina so se ye njeli mi no enjina so bia ni ho. There is no valid evidence to that. The submission of no case ne kire say so we summarize na we born a tofa as it kire nyina ne say mo ye healthy court process na enwa asem ne ntungu na ye free eye nipa na ye prosecutor no. That is submission of no case. Enti ne esi ye ne say eye Deputy Attorney General Yewra Seremsai last week 2 weeks ago 2 weeks ago obabe tu dwa say the lawyers of the Attorney General any womo ye in charge of the case against Wontumi no submit evidence as a fata the ama court ne say court ne hwem na ne judgment omo de beba no na omo de abana case no asi. Na womo ma Wontumi ne lawyers 2 weeks omo respond 2 weeks no aso ama ende Wontumi ene ne lawyer Mr. Andy Apiakubi ekokopie mu ewo Accra High Court and the 18th February 2026 womo submit a submission of no case. So currently near akanyina ne say court be judgment. That is the only thing left. Is either the state win the case against Wontumi or Wontumi win the case against the state. And only idea aka enchemu kakra no. Now where bra Wontumi and the lawyer ekopie wo court. Ya hwe see here.
This is a public interest case. So the public has followed it. And we encourage you to dissect it since we give you a copy and also follow it and see how robust our criminal justice system is. I have believed in the criminal justice system. I've given them all the authorities they require to facilitate a ruling that will sustain the interests of citizens of the country and indeed assure us of protection of our human rights. I thank you very much.
Enti we Ashanti Governor, His Excellency Bernard Antwi Bosiako, and a lawyer, Abra Omukoko Pie ewo Accra High Court, and Semino and Eda Hono. So I can boldly tell you, say at this juncture, and yes, some of the judges and I say judge or case no so, and ebe postpone case now. I don't think say. Judgment is gonna keep long because just say you conclude the case Attorney General say my submitting evidence in the aba Wontumi so lawyer so the aba said no submission of no case Do you know say got 2 weeks in the and I say a palm na wontumi ne lawyers and kwankwa submission of no case ah ke bet imagine aso achi wontumi atum. Do you know that? Yes. Now submission of no case ya omudi abai a paving another way. I raise another issue. And the court ne betam attorney general there no. Attorney general is the one representing us Ghana. Yes, attorney general na representing Omaino. Because the issue, the case between Wontumi and the attorney general is not the case between President Mahama or NDC against Wontumi. Ma munti asiye no Wontumi presenters na mo sorry kwatena TVs na mo tutuntu so ye nkwase adede no munti ha. Case na ye di na ye bo Wontumi di no. The case is not President Mahama against Wontumi, or the case is not Vice President Professor Jane against Wontumi. The case is not Lordina Mahama against Wontumi. I say mubi nam. Mu ya agenda be say is because Wontumi insulted President Mahama. No, it's not because of that. Na say sir, antira mu nyina mu say ya Wontumi didi Mahama tem. E na manka hwe antira no. Ye prosecute na mu ka so mo pa ma. The case is not Wontumi against, and as it's not any NDC person against Wontumi. The case is the state. And Ghana or mine a lawyer. I na say mo be defend the attorney general. Yura Dominica Yini is the attorney general. Or no na Ghana as a country, a lawyer. You understand? Into onu na AD case na maye. Juma attorney general di nyina no on dia juma na ma NDC and as a government no. Odia juma na ma ye Ghana. Or ya juma na ma Ghana, because Wontumi the crime our committee nyina no or committee crime no against Ghana. Galamsey no ye against Ghana. Sa tan on the very forest say himfa forest or say Ghana. To the case is Wontumi against Ghana, or Ghana against Wontumi. You understand? Let us put this in our Congo heads. You understand? In the case no any Wontumi against any individual, it is Wontumi against the state. State ne dinasem. Say issue no bana say ya found the guilty a state. And only the nyae. Na say baso na yes wa reading me I don't want to be prejudicial. Two things. Is it that Wontumi win the case or the state win? Mean to met na anga say we be win and as we be lose me nya judge me lawyer by two things. Is it that Wontumi win or lose? Is it that the state win or lose? It is two things. And Wontumi win will be win against the state. Wontumi lose will be losing against the state. So two things involved. Now, Mamenchira Wadie. See, I want to just read this and then we wrap up. A submission of no case is a legal term used in criminal trials. It basically means the defense lawyer tells the court the prosecution has not given enough evidence to prove that my client committed crime. That is one point. Nipana or defending Nipana you prosecute no. And the appeal could be defending Ashanti governor Wontumi. And in the submission of no case in the say prosecution didn't give Emma any solid evidence to me proving my client and they say were committing crime. Number two, they are asking the judge to dismiss the case before it goes further without the defense having to present any evidence. In the submission of no case, this Sanchez said, judge no take case no so much and say, Esan say, or more musu say, abiding any evidence and attorney general no any evidence, solid evidence against the client, and you know, ebeya on dismiss case no, because. In their opinion, no evidence now attorney general say or one and yet enough to what? To prosecute or enough to find a Wontumi or a friend is saying the client and answer his client guilty. You understand? In the submission of no case in no. Say court submit wa fifi in kratam na judge aba abe my judgment na seminar day. You're sealing or you are proceeding with another prosecution. And so far so good, Wontumi case no baby I could do no. Right now, Adiaka the judges sitting on the case at Accra High Court. decision ben ana o meteki emre ene enkrabia ene betumi achire yete hadi ye hwe ne enkoso meri erikim fantastic